Hello viewers, and welcome to a very quick video looking at the 60 frames 30 frames example. We're going to have more of these coming on the channel. I just quickly knocked this one together. Time's a little bit limited at the moment, but we see of course Ride running here. Now on the right hand side we see Martin's footage on the PlayStation 4 version, and on the left we see my more recent racing on the PC. Obviously I'm racing the bikes at different speeds in terms of the actual bike performance, but what we're looking at here is frame rate. If you're watching this on Chrome, you'll see it 60 frames and you'll see there's quite a clear difference in terms of the fluidity. The lighting also seems to be better on the PC version there as well, but I generally feel it's just the fluidity of the frame rate that really makes all the difference, and it certainly on a bike you get a much more flowing nature and it gives you that. So a lot of game developers aim for 30 frames because they want to put more detail into the environments, but when I look at Ride, I say the rider and the bike looks fantastic, but the environments on the whole don't necessarily look mind-blowing, and you kind of, one would wish that the PS4 version could have run at 60 frames, and it'd be nice to have seen the differences. Now you've seen a bit of me on camera, sort of knock this together. We had a big square in the bottom corner here. I thought, I don't know what to put here. I've got two views, why not just put me? I haven't been on video for a while. So again, another example. This is a more representative example where we see the Welsh circuit. This is the same video. One clip's running at 30 frames, one clip's running at 60. It's a bit bunched up on the screen here. I didn't really have the time to rejig it all, but we're going to look at better examples of this in future throughout the year, and really looking at the frame rate and how that changes things. But I think it's still quite clear to see, looking at the 60 frames here in the lower left of the screen, that you can just see how smooth it is as opposed to the top, and all of that makes a huge difference. I mean, there are some people out there that can't see frame rate. They literally just can't see it, and good for them. You know, but you know, for me, you know, when I play a game at 60 frames, and I get used to that, you know, I've always found that 60 frames looks fantastic. You know, since playing in the arcade in the early 90s, since even Gran Turismo had its special stage at 60 frames. I used to love racing that. Even MotoGP 2 with its hidden Gran Turismo 60 frames mode was really nice on the PS1. Ridge Racer on the PS1 had nice 60 frames. So we've had 60 frames for a long time. It does seem strange now that for a little bit of extra few particle effects and a bit of lighting and a few little extra polygon effects here and there, we're having to sacrifice so much to achieve that. Developers would argue it the other way. They'd say, well, you know, we have to lose all of these lighting effects and effects to get the game running at 60 frames. But we're not there yet, you know, in terms of demanding that games are locked at that frame rate. But I do hope that next generation, you know, PS5, we finally see that 1080p 60 frames is locked and is an expectation in terms of you know, licensing the product and releasing it, as we see me making mistakes there. But I hope you've enjoyed this very brief look at the 60 frames 30 frames issue. We're going to look a lot more at this later in the year, but I'm going to jump back now onto some more Project Cars and Ride action, and there'll be more from me very soon.